Barbados and Barrington partnership.
Goes down the ground again, and oh, perfect placement. Such an elegant player. It's the way in which he opens up that offside. He's clearly that's his main scoring zone, but if you overpitch into that arc, he just punches it so elegantly.
Yeah, this has been a magnificent innings. A little bit of a wristy flick as it goes through out, just to give it that extra bit of kick. Marvellous innings by Barrington. It's just the backbone of this Scotland side.
Yeah, that innings he played in Utrecht at the SV Kampong grounds, I thought it deserved the Player of the Match award. It was always going to go to Brandon McMullen, who backed up his century with 4 wickets, but Barrington's innings in many ways, given the adversity that he's dealt with, as we get a look at the really packed crowd, it's filling up now, getting towards the same kind of numbers that we had in the opening game on Monday when we saw that incredible finish. But yeah, it was the adversity that Barrington's dealt with. This is clipped into the leg side. Bertel will chase after it and do very well to keep it to just 2. That's 2 more runs saved.
I love watching the fielding. My goodness, they are such a fun and exciting side to watch in the field. I know we've just seen a catch go. I love the fact that he falls over as he throws it in, because he's throwing it with so much passion, Lenny.
Yeah, such commitment. Good work. The ground fielding's been exemplary despite that drop from Cammy. Yeah, you look at the importance though of Barrington and just the way in which he's accumulated these runs here. You can see his numbers
91 on the
bottom of the screen at the moment. 75 off 94, but it's the 5 4s and 2 6s that has helped him keep that strike rate up in and around the 80 where you want to be at. He chewed up a lot of pressure early. He came in an invidious position, 25 for 2. Scotland looked as though they were in all sorts of trouble. He's Mr. Reliable, isn't he? Captain Fantastic. Richie Barrington, he's getting some support from Michael Leask. 39 bowled, 194 for 5.
$32 partnership. Guys, 32 partnership. Partnership grow off.
Not being in the runs, but he's contributed
Michael
the most
Levitt's
to partnership so far.
partnership 18 runs boundaries. Nepal is struggling right now.
Surprise with the ball. Persist with Sandy Bamachani, who was unlucky not to get a wicket in his previous over.
Yeah.
Do you just sense that both Barrington
I
and Leask
think
don't mind
right now
spin?
Sandeep Lyons his game.
Barrington in particular is very good against spin, and Leask.
Yeah.
This will be the last over before the 3rd and final power play, so the last over potentially with that big gap out towards deep mid wicket. I wonder will he take it on.
Last power play of Sandeep Lyons. Such a nice game.
Down the ground, but he wants
Oh,
a second.
4.
He's going to get 4. I think Karen KC's running the eye line there of Kushal Bertel and
I think Sandeep Lyons need to do easy.
What a fine piece of timing
Terran
that is.
khane ho kya Mahakuri.
Audacious power from Michael Leask, just a punch.
Well, he's basically
Last
dug out
guy
a Yorker. And it's just a push, but he's just timed it so well. And see the 2 fielders converging in the end. I'm not sure that either of them
One day
would have
on
got
I
there, to be
check
honest.
Bertel could have got there.
I think यो ओभर में 200 आउँछ कि क्या हो
Problem was KC ran the same line as him, so if he
22 रन खाइसक्यो यार
definite injury for one, if not both of them.
43 रन
Maybe
6 ओभरमा
better part of valor there. Just
यस्तै पारा हो त 300 पुग्छ गाइज
Sandeep Bamachani must be just kicking the turf in frustration, thinking it's not my day. Still has time to turn it around. This is hit firmly towards KC. Will just be a single this time. Is Barrington going to take him on here, try and slog sweep whilst the fielding restrictions of just 4 being allowed outside still remain?
Yeah, we'll see. Actually, Barrington wanted to come back for a second there, but this time Michael Leask sent him back. We saw least early on came within a hair's breadth of being run out.
यो विकेट जानुपर्छ कि यो 75 विकेट जानुपर्छ त्यसपछि नेपालको छ
Still early days, but Michael Lee's just starting to settle in. I like it when you see him play.
यो विकेट
those shots
जानुपर्छ सन्दीप लामिछानेले यो
down the
विकेट
ground.
लिनुपर्छ जसरी पनि नि आऊ
You could just see him starting to
अनि
time the ball
त्यसपछि चाहिँ
better
म्याच
as
बन्छ
more
नत्र
time
गाह्रो
is
छ
spent
गाइज
out there. I just think he needs time in the
त्यो
middle.
300 को आसपासमै छुन्छ होला यार यो विकेट नगएपछि त
Attempted sweep shot. Plenty of interest from Nepal, but no interest again from umpire
यो
Kazi.
अम्पायर त खतरा भएछ यार एकचोटि पनि दिन लागेन
Excuse me,
विकेट
saying, no, not out. This is quite full.
Long stride
ओ
forwards.
तेरी यो
It's
त विकेट छ नि
whether
त
or not was that ball straightening a little bit.
आज विकेट दिइराखेन
Might have
यार
turned quite sharply and gone on.
ल बचाउनु पर्छ यो बल पनि कि त विकेटले नत्र बचा
Sort of top spin of the one in
200
front of
हानेले
that,
यार
skids on. 200 comes up. Perfectly poised this game, isn't it? 40 overs ball, 200 for 5. Here's another look at the LBW shape. Just get a look here. Maybe not that off stump. No.
No, I know. I just thought it was straightened a touch. Actually, it was really hard to tell because Barrington was so far down the pitch and it was very full.
You're kind of guessing as if you're going to give this save. Taking it a bit slower now. Thought at first it turned quite sharply. Again, oh, this is the previous delivery. That's the one out of the front of the hand. Great skills. This is her little
आज
top
सन्दीपलाई
spinner,
लास्टै भोजरी
slider
खेलिदिइराखेन
that just slides on
सन्दीपले
with
सुट
one
राख्नु
finger and the right hand. But yeah, the LB. But I think again in that case, I think umpire Ghazi right to do so. This is the one here. This is the leg break. You can see the seam of the ball as to which way it's going to turn. Close. Very close.
Yeah, it is close.
आज विकेट दिएन कि भेटी क्लोज नै विकेट थियो यो
Big final 10. This is where Nepal historically and over recent times have had some issues. Their death bowling has come into question. Very expensive at death. Chipped in the air, long on, comes in, not going to carry quite. Ocean Jaa not able to get there. I think Barrington was trying to go square.
I think he's lucky that he actually didn't get all of that. If he just put a tiny bit more on it, he's walking back right now. As it is. Safely, lanes out in the middle.
Pumped. Issues at the death are going to be very apparent if Michael Leask is still in the 50th over. He only plays in one way. Career strike rate 110, starting to get up towards a runnable. Ominous scenes here for Nepal.
But very encouraging ones for Michael Leask. He's got a bit more pace on the ball to work with now. And this is where he is so strong, playing in that V, down the ground. He's incredibly powerful once he gets going. And, I think he'll be really pleased to have this opportunity just to get some runs on the board. Could be very ominous indeed.
Over the offside now, should get at least two. It's not out of the middle of the bat. Hits the ball so firmly, doesn't he, that it can be difficult to field against. You don't know if you creep in a bit too much, you can get yourself into trouble. Bashir Ahmed does the sub fielding again, just trying to establish who he's on for. I think it might be Ari Sheikh who's off for. He's a backward point. Might be Lalit Rajbanshi. It is Lalit Rajbanshi who's off. Just for the moment, not sure as to why. Bashir Ahmed, the all-rounder, doing the sub-fielding out at deep cover.
spell. It just needs a little bit of a working over to make sure all the muscles are in place.